All right, so welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to be diving into meme coins.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. So you guys sent us this YouTube video, and it's titled "How to Start Trading Explosive Meme Coins" by a crypto millionaire
Okay.
from a channel called Handsome Finance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already a little bit skeptical, just with that title alone.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We're here to break down the tactics,
Right.
not to judge the self-proclaimed millionaire status.
Right. And it's also worth noting before we even get into specifics that meme coins are incredibly volatile
Yeah.
and their value is often driven by hype and social media trends rather than, actual real world value.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that goes without saying, but
Right.
yeah.
It's worth emphasizing.
Okay, so skeptical hats firmly on.
Definitely.
Let's dive in. So the video starts with setting up a Phantom wallet.
Okay.
Why Phantom specifically for meme coins?
Well, Phantom is a popular choice because it's built on the Solana blockchain, which is known for its speed and low transaction fees. And when you're trying to, get in and out of trades quickly, especially in a fast-moving market like meme coins, those factors can be really important.
Okay, so the video walks through setting up the wallet, generating a seed phrase, which they emphasize writing down and storing securely,
Absolutely.
and then funding it. They even throw in a joke about keeping your seed phrase safer than grandma's wallet.
Yeah, I saw that. A little cringy.
A little bit, yeah.
Ugh.
But it's true. I mean, security's paramount. If you lose that seed phrase, you lose access to your funds.
Yep. No password resets in the decentralized world.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
All right. So we got our wallet set up, we're feeling secure, and we're ready to buy some meme coins.
Right.
The video directs us to a platform called pump.fun.
Okay.
What's the deal with that?
So Pump.fun is where a lot of these new meme coins are going to launch and see their initial price action. And they use something called a bonding curve mechanism, which basically means the price of a coin goes up as more people buy in.
So there's an incentive to be an early bird, but also like a risk of getting stuck with a coin that nobody else wants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where understanding those price dynamics is really important.
Yeah.
The video also suggests trading primarily on your browser rather than a mobile app. Yeah.
I can see why that might be useful for meme coin trading specifically.
Yeah.
Having a larger screen so you can more easily monitor charts and news and social media, all that stuff at once.
Right.
Because, you need to be quick on the draw.
Precisely. But even with a bigger screen, keeping track of all these new coins and trying to spot potential winners can feel like trying to drink from a fire hose.
Right.
There are so many of them. So that's why the video introduces this tool called Bulex.
Okay, Bulex. So Bulex is described as a meme coin filtering and categorization tool.
That's right.
So it's going to help you narrow down the field and find coins that might be worth a closer look.
Yeah, so it lets you set filters based on things like market cap, which gives you an idea of the overall value of a coin. Developer holdings, which, can be a red flag if they're too high. Holder distribution, which shows you how concentrated the ownership is.
I'm guessing those filters are crucial for avoiding some of the pitfalls we talked about earlier. Like if a developer holds a massive chunk of a coin, they could potentially manipulate the price.
Absolutely. And a highly concentrated holder distribution could indicate a whale who might dump their holdings and crash the price. So Bulex is designed to help you screen for those kinds of risks.
Okay. This is all sounding like a lot to keep track of.
It is.
I'm starting to see why people talk about doing your own research.
Yes, it really highlights the importance of not just blindly following any one person's advice, even a self-proclaimed millionaire. Bulex, or any tool for that matter, should be a starting point for your own research, not the end of it.
So we've got our wallet. We've found a platform to trade on.
Yep.
We've got tools to help us filter out the noise. But how do we actually analyze a meme coin and decide if it's worth investing in? What does Handsome Finance recommend?
So he emphasizes a few key things. First, the narrative and meme relevance, Is the meme behind the coin actually funny,
Right.
relatable, or tied to a trending topic? Second, the developer holdings, ideally low, as we discussed.
Right.
And third, top holder distribution, watching out for those whales.
So it's not just about finding a coin with a funny picture. There's actual analysis involved.
Yes.
Like looking at the tokenomics and understanding who's holding what.
Right. It's like evaluating a company, but in the meme-ified world of crypto.
Go.
The video even uses an example, a coin called Crash Out, to illustrate how to analyze top holders and spot potential red flags. He shows you how to look at the wallets holding the most coins and see if there's any suspicious patterns or connections.
So Even though we're dealing with memes, it's still important to have a critical eye and do some digging before jumping into a trade.
Absolutely. It's about balancing the excitement of this fast-paced market with a healthy dose of skepticism and due diligence. And this leads to another interesting point the video makes: the importance of community in meme coin trading.
Ah, yes.
Right.
The
It's
power of the collective in the wild west of crypto.
exactly.
What's the take on that?
Well, Handsome Finance is a big advocate for trading in groups, arguing that it provides support, shared knowledge, and a sense of camaraderie. He even mentions a paid group that he
Of
runs.
course there's a paid group.
But I can see the appeal, especially for newcomers. Having a community to bounce ideas off of and learn from more experienced traders could be valuable. It can be, however, it can be. However, there's also a potential downside. Not all communities are created equal.
So it's not just about finding any random group of meme coin enthusiasts.
Right.
You need to be discerning about who you trust and what information you're consuming.
Exactly. You want to be a part of a community that encourages critical thinking, not just blind hype. A
Hmm.
community that values research and due diligence, not just chasing pumps and dumps.
Right. Otherwise, you risk falling into an echo chamber
Yes.
where everyone's just amplifying the same, like, flawed information and
Yeah.
making bad decisions based on emotion, not logic.
Yeah, it's like that old saying, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you?
Right.
In the meme coin world, that bridge could be a poorly researched investment that crashes and burns.
Yeah. So a good community can be a valuable resource,
Definitely.
but it shouldn't replace your own independent thinking and research.
Absolutely.
You always need to be willing to question the information you're being given and make your own judgments.
Precisely. And this brings us back to the concept of due diligence that we touched on earlier.
Hmm.
Handsome Finance emphasizes checking for copied memes and suspicious activity when evaluating a meme coin.
Okay.
What do you think he means by that?
Well, copied memes probably refers to projects that are essentially just clones of other more successful meme coins.
Yeah.
They might have a slightly different name or image, but the underlying idea is the same.
Yeah.
They're just trying to ride the coattails of someone else's success without offering anything truly unique or innovative.
Exactly. They're hoping to capitalize on the FOMO, the fear of missing out, that drives so much of the meme coin buying. But without any real substance or originality, these copycat projects are often very short-lived and prone to crashing once the initial hype fades.
And what about suspicious activity? I'm guessing that encompasses a whole range of shady behavior.
It does. It could be anything from developers who are anonymous or refuse to answer questions about the project to suspicious token distributions that heavily favor the creators or early investors.
So essentially, anything that raises red flags about the legitimacy or transparency of the project.
Right. And unfortunately, the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies makes it easier for scammers and bad actors to operate. And the meme coin world, with its emphasis on fast gains and hype, can be particularly susceptible to those schemes.
It's a reminder that even in a space as seemingly lighthearted and meme-driven as this, there are real risks involved.
Definitely.
You can't just throw money at anything with a funny picture and expect to get rich.
Absolutely. And this is where critical thinking becomes so essential. The video actually shares some practical tips for spotting potential red flags. For example, he talks about looking at the project's website and social media presence.
Okay, so what kind of things should we be looking for?
Well, first of all, does the website look professional and well-designed? Is there a clear white paper that explains the project's goals and technology? Are the social media accounts active and engaging with the community? Or does it all feel kind of rushed and amateurish?
Yeah, I'm guessing that a lack of polish and professionalism could be a sign that the project isn't serious or legitimate.
It could be. And if the developers are constantly making these grand promises about future price increases, but don't provide any concrete plans or evidence to back up their claims, that's another red flag.
So it's not just about the meme itself, it's about looking at the whole package. The team, the technology, the community,
Right.
and assessing whether it feels like a legitimate project or just a quick cash grab.
Exactly. It's about separating the signal from the noise in a very, very noisy market.
Speaking of noise, the video talks about the importance of identifying kings of the hill meme coins and using a tool called Stock Fund to track trends.
Uh-huh.
What's the thinking there?
Well, The idea is that by identifying the meme coins that are currently generating the most buzz and momentum, you can potentially ride the wave of hype and profit from their price increases.
Okay.
And Stock Fund is apparently a tool that helps you track those trends by aggregating data from social media, news sites, trading platforms, all that stuff.
So it's a bit like identifying trending hashtags on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah.
You're trying to find the memes that are capturing people's attention and see if you can get in early on a coin that's about to take off.
Yes, that's the basic idea. However, it's important to remember that trends are fleeting. What's hot today might be forgotten tomorrow.
Right. So even if you're successful at identifying a king of the hill meme coin, you need to be prepared for a potentially short-lived reign.
Exactly. It's not like investing in a well-established company with a proven track record.
Right, right. And that's where the importance of risk management comes into play.
Huge.
You need to be prepared to lose money, even if you're following all the advice in the video.
Absolutely.
Meme coin trading is inherently speculative and unpredictable.
Very much so.
It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. But let's say, hypothetically, that we've done our research, we've found a meme coin we believe in,
Okay.
we've joined a reputable community, and we're ready to make a trade.
Right.
What are some of the practical tips Handsome Finance offers for navigating the actual trading process?
Well, he emphasizes the importance of setting realistic expectations and not getting caught up in the hype. He talks about the danger of FOMO, the fear of missing out, and how it can lead people to make impulsive decisions that they later regret.
So even if you see a meme coin pumping like crazy,
Yeah,
it's important to take a step back, assess the situation rationally, and not just jump on the bandwagon without thinking.
exactly. He also stresses the importance of setting stop-loss orders, which are basically instructions to automatically sell your coins if the price drops below a certain level.
Okay, that sounds like a crucial risk management tool.
It is.
It helps you limit your potential losses, even if the market takes an unexpected turn.
It does. And he reminds viewers that they shouldn't invest more than they can afford to lose. This is a high-risk market, and it's important to be prepared for the possibility of losses.
Those are some pretty solid pieces of advice, even outside of the context of meme coins.
They are. And this brings us back to the bigger picture. While the video offers some interesting insights into the world of meme coin trading, it's important to remember that it's just one perspective, one approach among many.
So we shouldn't take this as gospel.
Definitely not. The crypto world is vast and constantly evolving, and there are countless other strategies, resources, and communities out there.
It's like peeking through a keyhole into a sprawling mansion. There's so much more to discover beyond that initial glimpse.
Exactly. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? The
Yeah.
constant learning, the exploration, the challenge of navigating this dynamic and often unpredictable landscape.
Absolutely. And that's what makes these deep dives so rewarding. We get to dissect information, explore different perspectives, and hopefully empower our listeners to make more informed decisions.
Precisely. So, to our listener, as you continue your journey through the crypto world, remember to stay curious, stay skeptical, and most importantly, stay informed.
It's like we really went in on this one. I mean, setting up a wallet, trading strategies, even like scams and rug pulls.
I think we hit all the key things Handsome Finance lays out in his video. I do think, though, we should kind of step back and look at the source here.
Yeah, you're saying take the whole millionaire thing with a grain of salt.
Maybe more than a grain.
Right.
Anyone can say that on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
The real question is, are these strategies sound, sustainable, and, ethical?
Right, right. He did talk about risk management, but like how much of this is, encouraging calculated risks versus just being reckless?
Yeah, and that's where the critical thinking has to come in, right? The listener has to evaluate this information, not just, take it all in without thinking.
Yeah, so it's not enough to just follow the steps. You need to understand why. You need to understand, the potential pitfalls and really develop your own judgment.
Exactly. The video might be a starting point, but it's really up to the individual from there. It's about being informed. It's about being discerning, not just following.
Right. And knowing that there's no one right way to do this.
Absolutely not.
What works for one person might be a disaster for someone else.
Right. Risk tolerance, financial goals, even personality type. All of these things factor into not just meme coins, but, investing in general.
Yeah. And this deep dive really It really hammered that home for me. It's not about finding the magic formula. It's not about blindly following somebody. It's about understanding, evaluating, making your own decisions.
And recognizing that this is an evolving space. What might be true today might not be true tomorrow.
So, never stop learning.
Absolutely. Stay curious, stay adaptable, and always be willing to learn and grow.
Well said. I think that about wraps it up for this deep dive.
Yeah, to our listener, as you go on your meme coin journey, remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay skeptical, stay engaged.
And hey, we made some jokes, but there's nothing wrong with wanting to stay handsome.
Yeah.
Just be smart about it. Thanks for joining us, and happy trading, everybody.